Now, a spate of recent events has led to questions as to whether Britain is still a Christian society.
Last week, a pro-life group were prevented from attending York Minster, and the Archbishop of York has described the opening of the Lord's Prayer as problematic. A Conservative councillor has also been suspended for calling pride a sin of the Christian faith.
Are Christian beliefs still compatible with modern society in Britain? Well, join us now to discuss this is Tim Dieppe, spokesperson for Christian Concern. So, Tim, thanks for joining us. Do you worry that being a Christian is now incompatible with British society?
Thank you. I think it's become, sadly, socially acceptable, it seems, to discriminate against Christians in our society. And this extends even to the Conservative Party, it appears, from the example of Councillor Lawal, who you mentioned. He tweeted that pride is not a virtue, but a sin, which is standard Christian teaching, and was just immediately, sort of within a matter of days, suspended from the Conservative Party, cancelled from 7 or 8 different organisations, including local, initiatives like Groundwork Northampton, a local school academy that was a governor of, and then also had a threat of contract removal from his business, which forced him to resign as a director of his business as well. Quite an extraordinary thing. All he's done is tweeted standard Christian teaching, and he gets removed from his job and removed from lots of different organisations. And I think the fact that all these organisations thought it's acceptable, just immediately cancel him, dismiss him, force him to resign, no questions asked. You tweeted that pride is a sin, therefore you should be cancelled, shows the extent of social acceptance of discrimination against Christians who express their traditional, well thought through historic Christian beliefs that pride is sinful, for example. And I think that's quite shocking.
Tim, the thing is, more people describe themselves as Christian in the census in one form or another than any other religion. 46% of people, 27.5 million people. Yep. It's down from 2011, but they're still big numbers. We've got an established Church of England. We've got 26 Church of England bishops that sit by right in the House of Lords. Doesn't sound to me as if Christianity is struggling in the UK.
Well, let me give you some more examples then. David McVey lost his job for refusing to say he would call a woman or a man madam if it insisted on doing so. Maureen Martin lost her job for actually on election literature saying she believed marriage between a man and a woman, and she lost her job for that. Bernard Randall preached in a school chapel, in a Christian act of worship, that people should be free to disagree with LGBT ideology. He lost his job, and the Church of England actually branded him a safeguarding risk and have barred him, therefore, from preaching in any church across the country. Church of England teaching has been used against Christians in court. Their own guidance for schools, which actually says that there should be such things as trans pupils and trans ideology should be taught as fact in certain instances. So we are becoming a society that's very intolerant of traditional Christian beliefs in this country.
Tim Dieppe, thank you very much indeed for joining us this morning. We appreciate it. Maybe the Church of England needs to be a bit more pro-Christian.
Absolutely, they do. Absolutely, they do.